this is the first deck we're playing today. This is a mono blue Marit Lage Slumber deck with HA4. So the idea of this deck is that we want to stall the board out as much as we can. We've got Grafdigger cages against Historic. We've got some counter spells. We've got some card draw. We've got some looting. We've got some more card draw. And we've got some chonkers at the top end. There's not much complicated stuff to discuss about it. It's just a mono blue. It's a mono blue control deck. We're going to try and make some 20/20s and punch our opponent in the face. It's probably not going to work, but it might be cool. We're hoping for cool. I'd love to play first, thank you. Cool. So, a couple of things need to go right. We need our opponent to not be on a fast deck. That would be lovely. Again, always forget to change that around. Yeah, so our opponent needs to not be playing a fast thing. So we need to be able to stall them out. Heck. Our opponent's on a fast thing, guys. Right, good. I'm glad. Another sensor's not what we need. I'm going to get this down now so I can start scrying to hopefully draw into answers to stuff. I'm not going to keep that island, though I probably should. We just need to answer the board, basically. It may have been correct to keep a Censor up this turn, to just try and counter his play, but if he just plays another 1-drop... Okay. In hindsight, I should have kept up Censor. Because this Burning Chair Mystery is going to send me to the Shadow Realm here. Good. Good. And because I'm a mono blue deck, I don't have any Wraths, so what he commits to the board is just there. Definitely another land. Don't have time to do that yet. Don't have time to play Narset yet. I just basically have to leave up Censor to counter this Anax. We're going to take 5. It's basically a survive till Gearhulk kind of game. So we just need to survive until turn 6. That's not going to help me get there. Let's play Narset. Graven Lore or Teferi? I guess Teferi. He's going to cycle some cards and then he's going to phase out a massive thing if they try and cleave something next turn. Probably is going to cleave something this turn. Chain Whirler. Go on, Narset, give me 2 life. Yeah, Narset gives me 2 life. Love to see it. Yes, I want this. Drawing a second Slumber there isn't that bad because Teferi lets me cycle it. Roll the Rich is fine. Oh my god. If he just goes straight for the face, hopefully he commits like 5 power to try and kill Teferi. Good. I'm glad that's happened. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to have to use Teferi to phase out the Goblin Chain Whirler. Yeah, okay. You can take an island. Phase out Chainy Boy. Take 6, go to 3. Everything's gone exactly to plan, guys. Love it. Yep, love it. This is actually exactly how I drew this game up. And then this Gearhulk is going to do nothing and I'm going to die. as suspected, aggressive matchups are hard. That's why these Mystic Subduals and Aether Gusts are here. Don't know what they were. They could just be like splashing black for the Revelers. Either way, I don't want Cage. I don't want Epiphany. Could probably trim a Gearhulk on a Graven Lore as well, and just try and go super low to the ground. There's a chance there are multiple ways. Well, I know for a fact there are multiple ways to build a Marit Lage Slumber deck. This is probably, like, it almost certainly involves being a blue heavy control deck. Like, Graven Lore is definitely a part of it, because this card's busted. But, like, it could be blue-red, could be blue-white, could be blue-black. Like, most combinations of blue-X control decks are probably fine. Even green-blue is probably fine, because you can, like Explores and Growth Spirals, you can ramp up to the 10 snow permanents quicker. Do nothing. Damn, that's not nothing. What is this? That's Bob Rossman. Well, at least I'm going to get to Neutralize. So we get a Scry. It's a Tef. We'll keep Tef. Literally, whatever he plays this turn is getting neutralized. Doesn't matter what it is. Yep, fine, that doesn't resolve. Don't even care. It's only the 2 life. Christ. His opponent really loves Burning Emissary. I guess we'll play Teferi. Shark Typhoon. Yeah, we'll keep Shark Typhoon. I've been an island. Probably see them try and kill Teferi here, but I'm going to get another loot out of it, which is good. Yes, Teferi, gaining me 4 life. Love it. So I'm just going to loot here to keep Teferi alive. I'm assuming he has like a stomp or something to finish Teferi off. Aether Gust's very good. I want to keep Aether Gust, I want to keep Shark Typhoon. I kind of want to keep all these cards. I guess the card I need the least is Graven Lore, which sounds weird, but that's the way we are. Ah, a Cleave. Okay, well that's a massive waste of an Ember Cleave. Don't need that. This one I'm trying to find a Gearhulk to flash back the Graven Lore. Anax, sure. Sure, so I'm going to Gust the Reveler. Then I'm going to make a... I think I'm just going to make a Chump Shark. We need to draw something here. Not what we wanted. Something good. I'll play a land first to scry, I guess. Love it. Something good. I guess Aether Gust is fine. We're still pretty far away from actually, like, doing something with this Marit Lage Slumber. Gust Anax, because he's lethal. This is only 8. Only 8. It's all good, guys. And we're dead because we didn't draw a thing that mattered. Magic. The good thing about this day. The good thing about this day is that we are on the diamond rank floor. best thing about the diamond rank floor is that we can play whatever garbage we want, and it doesn't matter if I lose. Case in point, Mono Blue Snow. See if we can get a match against a nice control deck. That's what we want. Sure. A nice control deck. Ooh. I like a Hallow Fountain. Hallow Fountain gives me good vibes. Never mind. Lol, JK. Well, it's the Angels deck. Let's just. I think I'm fine being on the counter of the cards they play plan. Ooh, they missed a land drop. They're missing a land drop's nice. Don't need to counter Assault Warden. So I think I don't want to tap out for Teferi, so I don't think I will. I'm going to sandbag Teferi a bit. I'm going to hold up Neutralize, because if they have a Resolute Archangel or whatever he's called. Realm Walker, yeah, we'll cancel. We'll counter Realm Walker. I'll try and get into the position where we can. Hopefully, yeah, there's a land. Cool. So we're gonna, if they play something scary, we're gonna counter it. If not, we're just gonna Graven Lore, and then we should be able to like Gearhulk back counter spells or Graven Lores as we see fit. See, that we have to counter because that is active this turn. Because they're getting in 5 in total from these, so kind of sucks that we didn't hit a land there. Again, just need to keep up this as a counter spell. It's an interesting one. Limvala. I think I'm going to let Limvala resolve. I don't play any Wraths, so there's nothing for her to counter. I don't mind them getting life. And I really want to try and get this Gearhulk down. Playing around, I guess, playing around Shark Typhoon to snipe the Soul Warden. Let's scry 5, draw 3, shall we? It's only one land. Okay. I think I want to keep the Typhoon and the land. I'm going to get rid of all the rest though. Okay. Having another land in the bag is good. Soul Warden's fine. So yeah, if they don't do anything meaningful this turn, just gonna Torrential Gearhulk back the Graven Lore, draw another 3. We don't get to scry out of it, but that's fine. Or I could just make a 4/4 Shark and kill this Limvala. Let's do that. It's given them an opportunity to play a Collector Company, but we're going to tap out end of turn for the Torrential Gearhulk anyway. So I don't care too much about giving the opportunity to Coco. There we go. So that's the downside of that, because now it's going to make this into a 5 power thing. So my 4/4 Shark looks a bit embarrassing. That could have gone better. Yeah, I guess they're really irritating that all of their threats fly. No, Shark, you can stay. See if they commit any resources to Teferi. Yeah, I guess they're probably not. I'm hoping that phasing this out means its thing won't be active. I'm just going to save it with Zavala. Fine, because I'm dead. Is that noise still happening? Yep, noise is still happening. Good. Love it. Thanks, Arena. I think I want the subduals. Again, don't really want... I want to keep the Grafdigger's cages because they're a Coco deck. Got Supreme Wills and a Graven Lore. Yeah, like I said, this deck is almost certainly the worst deck that I'm going to play today. Which is why I'm starting with it. Am I dark now? I closed the blind because I was being blinded. Now I'm too dark. I'd like to play first. Thank you for offering. Sure. Censor on the play is much better than it is on the draw. We get to counter something that matters here. Yeah, basically just going to counter everything. Realm Walker is fine. Don't need to counter Realm Walker. Don't need to do anything. Get opportunity to play Teferi down. Which does give them an opening to Coco, but we're going to give them an opening to Coco anyway. I think I'm just spinning a Gearhulk. Yeah, so this deck basically, against creature decks, this deck suffers from not having access to a board wipe. By board wipe I don't just mean like, because blue doesn't have, or has never had like Anger of the Gods, or Supreme Verdict, or any of those kind of things. So what we need for mono blue, Tamiyo, is something like Whelming Wave, or Evacuation, or like a mass bounce effect. Because especially the instant speed ones are really good with Torrential Gearhulk as well. Let's just keep looting. Let's get rid of this. Let's go Shark Typhoon. I've been a bit loose about what I'm discarding, but yeah, the mass bounce effect, especially the instant speed ones, are great with Torrential Gearhulks because it's sort of, you get to rebuy it by itself almost. But they're going to keep hitting Teferi because that's great for me. I'm gonna set a stop on my upkeep because I'm going to be able to flip Azcanta this next turn. If I loot now, and then discard from this. Or loot now, loot in my upkeep and then discard. Double Miss on Collector Company is excellent, but they are just filling their graveyard for stuff to get back with Tamiyo next turn. Let's loot without the stack. Ooh, Marit Lage Slumber. I'm going to keep that. Can't not keep Marit Lage Slumber. We got 6 cards. Ooh, 6 cards. Let's sleep now. Discard the Neutralize because we've got Gearhulk to neutralize. Graven Lore. We want. Let's just graveyard that as well. Cool. I'm going to keep up Gearhulk this turn, so we can't play Slumber, but we're going to play Slumber next turn. We might get to make it a 2020, guys. It might happen. All it took for my opponent was to not do anything for the first however many turns of the game. Let's just neutralize this. I'd love that to not happen, thank you. And we can start applying some pressure to the Tamiyo as well, which is going to be nice. They should pick up, yeah. They should pick up something. They might start putting pressure on Teferi again. Yep, that's fine. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good draw. I really want to keep all these cards. I really want to keep all these cards. Christ, it might just have to be Marit Lage Slumber. But that's the deck. I think I have to keep Epiphany. Yeah, I guess I have to just discard Marit Lage Slumber. That sucks. Jump block with that, that's fine. I would like to have another turn. My turn. Ah, never mind. Instantly rewarded. Let's loot first. Go to the cage. Scratch to the bottom. I guess. I'm going to attack with the birds as well. Because either they can keep Tamiyo alive, or they can have her on, like if they need to block the Gearhulk to keep her alive, or they can just have her taking 2. Yeah, it's fine. Tap silly for Graven Lore, so I don't get to scry 5. I'm going to have to scry 4. It's a shame. Just gonna let this happen. I think I don't need to loot, and just passing means you go past the opportunity for them to use this Resplendent Angel to gain life. I think I'm going to Graven Lore over Azcanta this turn. I just need the most cards I can find. Love it. I'm going to keep 1 land and neutralizing. It's a lot of land. Yes, I would love to keep the Shark Typhoon. In fact, no, that's greedy. We don't need to do that. I was going to say we could cycle and neutralize to try and get Shark Typhoon down now, but we definitely don't need to do that. I should have attacked with Torrential Gearhulk here because it's not blocking anything meaningful. I want to keep trying to keep them away from 27 life so they can to stop them activating this. Gonna block with the bird. I'm going to do that. How much mana do I have? Can I cycle as 2? Because I know I want the Shark Typhoon. So if I cycle, then Azcanta, yeah. So I can cycle Azcanta and then maybe hit the Subdual thing. No, never mind. So they're going to make another Angel. But love it. We're going to start making sharks. It's possible I should have played at the other Slumber. So we're going to take a butt ton of damage this turn. Just having a chump blocker for one of these would have been great. Go to 8. Yeah, just counter whatever they play. Counter spells are great. In response, Coco. Yes. Resolves. Got 9 snow permanents. Christ. They should have done that during combat. There's a chance we're just dead. As cute as this is a lot. This is a lot of flying nonsense. I think I just have to Gearhulk now and Graven Lore. Get a 5/5. Get a land. Play out another Slumber. Scry bottom. Scry top. Don't know what the game plan is, to be honest. Don't know what the plan is. I'm going to start by wiping all the abilities of the Lord. Let's shrink everything down to a slightly more manageable size. Hilarious, Liz is flying as well, so we can eat that with the Gearhulk. Then we definitely want to block this. They're going to affect that once, we're going to block that as well. Then guess we double block one of these. Take 4. They're going to make a bunch of spirits. But we get to make a 20/20, so you know. This is still pretty bad for me. Let's draw lots of cards and make another 5/5. Let's draw none of these cards. Thanks, Narset. Narset's come to help, guys, don't worry. Guess I will play a Grafdigger's Cage. Get a 1/1. Am I going to want to Seagate Restoration? I'm going to guess I'm not going to want to Seagate Restoration. I think the mana's probably more important. I'm on 4. I think I probably need all the blockers I can, right? They've got a lot of flying threats. God damn it. That's going to be really good. Have we stalled the board? Do they not want to throw anything into Marit Lage? They're doing some maths. They're at approximately 1 million life. I think I want this Alrund's Epiphany. What are their things? This 7-9 is really, really irritating. I'm going to -2, -0. I'm still going to tussle with most of my stuff. See, this is just going to run into a spirit, that's the problem. Yeah, it's just going to run into a spirit. I guess this is fine. I need to keep this Mystic Subdual for the speaker. Hey, my go. I guess we'll just try and make an absurd wall of sharks. Is this a May? No. Guess Marit Lage will stop them attacking last turn, so I guess that's probably good enough again. This is fine. I'm not happy about it, but it's fine. Is this the best place for my head to be? Might not be. Is it? Would this be better? Come on, dude. Just me faffing about with this. Is it better up here? I feel like it's probably better up there, isn't it? I get to activate Azcanta. Am I going to attack myself? There aren't many cards left in my deck. And I know what they are. My Mega Bunch of Sharks plan isn't very good against their Have Loads of Angels plan. At least they missed on Coco. Start smacking in. This is the plan. This is the plan, and this is what I'm sticking to. I would like to make 2/1/1s. Or 2/2/2s even. It kind of sucks, because this is, I suspect, they're going to make this into a Speaker of the Heavens. Yep. Yep. That's going to give them infinite chump blockers for Sharks. And all these beasts have reach as well. Okay, well, no thank you. Christ. Nice. Do I know all the cards in my deck? Not quite. Pretty sure I've seen them all, alright? Wow. As much fun as I'm having, they have 30 cards and we have 12. Oh, they can't get into nothing because of Grafdigger's Cage. Nice. I just realised that we have Grafdigger's Cage in play. Yeah. Yeah. At this point I think I probably have to keep all these, don't I? I will take Teferi. I will make 2 more 2/2s. Does my deck just contain land? I feel like my deck just contains 10 copies of Snow-Covered Island, which isn't ideal. What have I got going on? I've got a 2020 and a bunch of other sharks. They have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 8 flying blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this 4 sharks, this pile? 5, 6, 7, 8? So they take what? 10. They take 11. They take 11 damage if I attack with everything. 12, 13 damage if they attack with everything. Which I can't do because I'm at 4. Forgot to attack with Marit Lage. Basically, every turn they're making a beast with reach and another 4/4. And I have no cards left. So I've used my Gearhulks, I've used my... Oh, maybe there's a Gearhulk. No, Gearhulks are all gone. I think it might be conceding time. It's conceding time. Okay. So, we lost to Mono Red and we lost to Bant Angels. Let's try and find a deck that we can beat. We'll try one more time. And if we fail one more, if we have one more game that doesn't work, we'll move on. So as much as I did say we're playing on the diamond rank floor, so we don't really need to matter about our ladder rank, losing a lot is demoralising, and there's more cool things to move on to. Sure, these Gearhulks are going to be a pain in the ass, but hopefully Grafdigger's Cage is good. No, not you. I mean, I did at least get to pull off Marit Lage's Slumber. We made a 2020. It just wasn't good. It wasn't a good 2020. What's the plan, opponent? Godless Shrine, tank. This is a very complex decision. What Godless Shrine decks are there in Historic? Esper decks? Esper, better not be Doom Foretold. I can't be bothered to play against Doom Foretold. Oh, I get to scry. Yes, I'll keep this. And then, oh lord. Never mind, I'll have Teferi. Look at this curve, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 curve and mono blue control. That's a bit sus. That's not what I wanted. That. This means they have a counter spell, guys, just in case you weren't aware of that. So what we're going to do is I'm expertly going to not play into their counter spell. So I got the Censor. Cycling Censors, that's what we do in Control Mirrors. No. Going to Censor that Teferi. No? No Teferis? Okay. Ooh. Yeah. We could wait and make a bigger shark, but I need to hit a land drop next turn. Deck? Okay. That wasn't the deal. The deal was we hit a land drop. If they have counter magic, they want to fight over this. Yeah, cool. I'm going to play this to scry 2. Or scry 1, sorry. That's not a land. That's not a land. Okay, so we've tapped out on our turn, which means our opponent will resolve a Teferi, and then we're going to lose the game. Or a Kaya. Exile my shark? That's cruel. This Kai is going to be very, very good against my Marit Lage plan. Not sure if you're aware of this, but Kai is good against 0 mana 2020s. Solemn Simulacrum, sure. This is a weird deck. One snow-covered island. What? Sure. They're gone, you got them. Yeah, more Graven Lore sounds great. Hey you, opponent, draw a card. Nice. We're going to need to get rid of all the Kayas before I hit one more land drop. May be unfortunate. I put my thing in the wrong place again. Can you see Kaya? You can sort of see Kaya. Yes, Solemn resolves. I'm going to do a main phase Graven Lore next turn. I got this Graven Lore on top, but I think I'm just going to loot it into the bin. Where's Teferi? What we wanted. Keep that there. Not too fussed about letting them draw cards. I keep ramping up to something. These 2 islands is really suspicious. It's possible this is a better way to build this deck as well. Ew. Let's see if they let me try and find a Neutralize. Looks like a no. Ooh. Ooh, I'm allowed to dig. Let's keep search for Azcanta. No Neutralize. Let's dig more. Probably binning. It's been Seagate Restoration. My Teferi. It's a bit rude. What's they got? So both my Graven Lores, that makes sense, because I'm a Gearhulk deck. Speak of the devil. Yeah. I think I'm going to take more. So there's a chance that it was correct to use Teferi to phase out the wall here. But I've lost the Teferi, but this way they're going to untap with... Oh no, so I'm going to get this in my turn, so I have my turn to deal with the Kaya. Ooh, both of my turns to deal with the Kaya. That's pretty nice. That's 1-1. And with both of my turns to deal with the Kaya, I mean, I'm going to try and take an extra turn to fucking yeet my opponent into oblivion here. Yes. I'm going to make sure I don't get one shot by this. Equal to the number of cards that players actually get much life. Yeah, sure. You fail. Do I want to loot with Teferi? Yeah, I think I do, right? Because I need to keep my graveyard full for Azcanta. Yes. Didn't they just do this? Oh no, this is the trigger, sorry. That's my bad. Probably want to keep hold of the Gearhulk. Definitely want to keep the Epiphany. Let's see what we draw. Censor, we don't need that. Ooh, another one. Go on then. There's no way this Alrund's Epiphany resolves. I would be astonished if this resolves. But there's no way I'm just holding on to it. Yes? Please? Yes? If they had a counterspell, there's no way they wouldn't have already countered this. This makes me think they might resolve. They're having a think. Keep having to... So the reason I keep having to move rearrange the camera is that this is the webcam I use when I'm playing in paper. So I have to take it off of this, put it on a tripod and like arrange it pointing at a playmat on my table. So it's always wrong when I go back to the setup. Have they gotten salty and timed out? That I want to take an extra turn and kill them with my cool things. Hello. I think they have. Buddy. My opponent just doesn't want to play Magic with me anymore. Well, this is an unfortunate way to end a set, if this is them timing out for good. I feel like this is the first matchup I've actually had a shot in. Yeah, they've timed out, like, because this is the next chance for them to have been given priority. That's a shame. They should explode when this timer ticks down then. Kai really did a number on us this game. That sucks. Okay, I think I'm going to be done with that one. I think we're going to be done with that one. So, to sum up, my mono blue control deck was bad against aggro decks. So probably, if I was to rebuild this, I'd probably add a second colour, probably white or red. Red gives us access to a lot more of the like the snow lightning bolt from Kaldheim, as long as like Anger of the Gods and Swearing Suns and stuff, and better cards in general. Although the card quality is okay, and there may be some more interaction. But yeah, that's unfortunate.